Coach, it's 2-zip. You call a timeout. What turned it around? What did you tell them? What turned the game around?
Well, they turned the game around. I tell you, those things don't. What I told them was that you could feel it. It was getting a little hinky in the building there. It certainly wasn't the greatest start we wanted, and it's probably the worst thing we wanted. But I just said we just have to stay together here and just chip away and not get too excited and just close everything off and just try to play our game.
Well, who was best for you in the turnaround?
Oh, I think they all were. It was important we scored the first goal. We needed to score our first goal before they got anything else. And we did, and then we find a way. Our power play works tonight, and so I thought everybody contributed throughout the night.
What got the power play going?
Well, I think it's been we've done a little work on it. We have we've tried a different formation, I guess you could call it, and but the number one thing is we have the puck. We won some battles, and we had the puck in the end zone. And kept some patience with it as far as getting to a setup. And even the other night, we scored one, but I thought we were dangerous when we were on it. We had a number of chances then, and tonight it was very important for us. We scored on it.
Is Volsky serious?
When I haven't talked to Rammer about it, it was his ribs. I think just his ribs might have pulled a muscle, something like that. I have no idea if it's serious or not. I haven't talked to him.
How important was the grit part of the game for you guys?
What the hell are you doing over there, Stan?
I like this place. I got a mic of my own.
The grit part of it? I thought the most important part of our game was our mental grit. Is that we didn't get down. We didn't get frustrated and try to turn into solos trying to get back into it. We just stayed within ourselves and kept on trying to play. Were we perfect? No. We had a number of things to work, but I thought we stayed within ourselves and just found a way. Larry?
Do you think you've seen that throughout this streak, or is that wavered a little bit, the mental as you've been
I think it's been there through most of the time. It's just and like I said earlier, just in a certain shift here and there, that's when we've lost it. And it ends up being a goal against us. We just haven't had any room for any type of mental mistake, and it's really hurt us. Larry, I don't think it's gone through the whole game or through a whole third period. There's just a certain time, and it ends up burying us. And so that's what I was worried about tonight. I was worried going into the third period, and we work our ass off killing a penalty off, and they stub one in the slot, and it goes in the top corner, and it changes the game. It makes it 5-3. And then we take a silly, high-sticking penalty. And it can't happen for Michael Sauer. We've talked about our guys. We're trying to lift sticks all year long, and we're down 4 minutes. So, obviously, as a coach, you're thinking, here we go again. But to the credit of our guys, they really blocked shots, did everything they could to kill that 4 minutes off.
That wasn't the only 4 minutes you had in the game to kill. You also had 4
from Doobie.
Yeah. Really, after you tied the game in the first. How big is that?
It's huge. Our penalty killing was huge. We scored 3 power play goals, but our penalty killing was even more important. We found our way. We have a lot of things we have to continue trying to get better at, and the question Larry asked me, that's an important one as you play these last 24, 25 games, because the games are going to be tight. We need to be mentally sound in what we're doing. And you talk about grit, it's a mental grit. And, Doobie's trying like hell. I think Doobie's upset he just wasn't on the ice for a while and was trying to do so much. He ends up taking 2 of them. And Michael doesn't mean to, but it's inexcusable. You can't do it. And that's what's going to cost us. That we have to have other teams do that, and we need to capitalize. We can't be doing that. And we're not good enough. We have to be rock solid there as far as momentum swings in games.
John, you're down 2-0, 5 minutes in, 6-game losing streak. How important is it for you as a coach to sort of give them the right message during that timeout so it doesn't tailspin out?
Yeah, it isn't, and it hasn't been about kicking the hockey club. We really haven't through this, because we think we have played pretty well. But it goes to the question. But certain times in the game, like we piss it away in Atlanta. And to me, that's and I hope it doesn't come back and bite us at the end of this year, because that's a huge game that we lost ourselves. And 6 minutes left, we battle back, we score 2 goals, and we're in control of that game, and we let it get away from us. And that's what upsets you. But as far as how we've handled ourselves through all up, we've tried to stay together with the team as a coaching staff and just kept on teaching, because